Given our history, this was more than good. And then I started dating Greg, and after being together for a year, I decided to bring him home for Thanksgiving to introduce him to my parents. All of us got along really well, and for the first time, I noticed that even Melissa was taking an interest in the conversation, which was a rare occurrence ever since she came back from rehab. She and Greg were actually getting along, and after started dating him, she started expressing more of an interest in being friends with me and would often reach out to me to just talk, which she never did before. I didn't understand what was going on, and I had a tiny suspicion that maybe she had a thing for Greg. So one day, I decided to just ask her if the real reason she was trying to be friends with me was because of Greg or something because I was paranoid. And she laughed at that and told me that that wasn't the case, but Greg had mentioned what a great relationship he had with his siblings at our first dinner together while talking about his family. And that's what had made her rethink the way she had been behaving with me ever since she came back, which is why now she was trying to make amends and improve our relationship. It had nothing to do with Greg directly, but he had definitely played a role by being the catalyst and forcing her to think about our relationship. She told me that she had held me responsible for her being sent away for the longest time, but eventually, she had come to terms with the fact that it hadn't been my fault and she had brought this onto herself with her terrible behavior.